graduation's starting. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. You may be seated. Good morning. On behalf of the staff at PLP, I would like to welcome you to the 2018 Pine Lake Preparatory Graduation Ceremony. There we go. Today we will recognize and congratulate what is our 10th graduating class at PLP and our largest graduating class, 148 seniors. To the parents, we want to thank you for the partnership you have brought to this experience and in your time at PLP. For some of you, that started in second grade and others just 10 months ago. Regardless, we consider ourselves family and are excited and thankful to share with you this morning. I want to recognize and introduce the individuals on stage with me this morning. Please join me in welcoming members of the PLP School Board, Sarah Phillips, Jeremy Shook, Bill Ull, Sarah Thomas, and Pamela Frost Shirley. Directly in front of them, lower school principal, Miss Shelley Sims. Upper school assistant principal, Miss Lori Reuter. High school principal, Dr. Timothy Hoffman. And middle school principal, Sam Rinaldo. In addition to being one of our largest graduating classes, this group of seniors has been one of our most accomplished. Together, they have amassed over $10 million in scholarship offers. They have received over 458 college acceptances from 25 different states, and in the fall will be represented at 60 different colleges and universities. The average ACT score of this graduating class was 5 points higher than that of the North Carolina State average. The average ACT score falls in the 74th percentile nationwide, and over 60% of today's graduates will receive at least one merit scholarship. 80% of our graduates have taken at least one college-level class and will be taking those college credits with them in the fall. This group has helped PLP win 8 individual or team state championships over the past 4 years, and 17 of our student athletes will be competing next year at the collegiate level. While 30% of our graduating class will be attending a college or university outside of the state of North Carolina, 44% will be attending a University of North Carolina system school. In what has become a point of contention, while we have a large number of students attending UNC Chapel Hill, NC State is the #1 destination for this year's graduating class. Let's see it. Once more, and on behalf of PLP, I welcome you and I congratulate you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Senior Marcus Borbor and Robin Cochran, who will read a reflection piece.
Hola, clase. Hola, mi familia. Emprender el vuelo. Es hora de partir, nos debemos ir. Ahora nos toca volar y alas desplegar. Emprender el vuelo. En busca de la verdad, hacer una carrera y muy alto llegar. Estamos preparados. De eso no quiero dudar. Para eso fuimos educados, para llegar a las alturas. No dudes jamás a dónde quieres llegar. Sigue tus instintos y nunca perderás. Seguro en poco tiempo, los frutos llegarán. Y serás en el firmamento una estrella más. Habrás cumplido tu sueño. Y la meta alcanzarás de ser un grande y exitoso profesional.
Setting forth. It's time to depart. We must now go. We must soar as our wings unfold to launch into flight in search of the truth, to commence a new life and reach our highest. We are prepared, there is no doubt. For this we were educated, to seek the summit. Hold fast to your aims, listen to your instincts, and you will never be led astray. Surely, in a short time, our fruits will come, and in the sky you will be another star. You have fulfilled your dream, and you will achieve your goals of greatness untold.
Good morning. At this time, I would like to welcome up our 4 seniors that will be doing our class reflections.
Good morning, fellow classmates, teachers, friends, and family. My name is Caroline Coleman, and I'm honored to have been chosen to stand up in front of you all today. First of all, I would like to thank God and my family for their continuous support and love over the past few years. I also want to thank everyone for gathering here with us today to celebrate accomplishments from our past as we move on into the next chapter of our lives. Graduates, as we look at our life, we can compare it to a puzzle that is incomplete. Class of 2018, close your eyes for a moment and envision a variety of puzzle pieces laid out in front of you in various shapes and sizes. You're not sure what each puzzle piece represents or how it will all fit together in the end. I think we can all agree, that Pine Lake has supplied us with some of those foundational pieces that will eventually all come together: academic preparation, service, and community. Think about this. What memories do you have of PLP that are key to your current and future successes? What teacher, project, or even book helped spark an interest you had no idea you even possessed? For me, it was a summer reading book, Chew on This, that developed my interest in nutrition. And after learning about the disgusting horrors of certain fast food restaurants, I have now eliminated those completely from my diet and am quick to judge and sometimes comment on other people's food choices. Because of this required reading, I found my passion for food and nutrition. Like me, each of us has a book or assignment that we remember, whether good or bad memory. Was it fish philosophy back in 6th grade? Or maybe The Book Thief, which my fellow speakers say they don't recall, but is where I learned and will never forget the difference between a simile and a metaphor. You may remember the encouragement we all received starting in 6th grade math class, where Miss Lewis would give us credit for showing work and giving our best effort. This then carried over into AP classes like chemistry with Miss Brastow or AP statistics with Miss Falconberry. Teachers were not only interested in our academic life, but liked to know about recent sporting events, concerts, musicals, or sport tournaments. Mr. Burr and Mr. Bitters impacted me in a special way by creating the Pine Lake Sports Network, which broadcasted basketball games live. As a student athlete, it made me feel that they were invested in everything that I was doing, not just my academic life. Now, on the other hand, the fine arts requirement created a challenge for me to find my place, but allowed an opportunity for many students to blossom and show their creativity, either on canvas or on the stage. Then there was the dreaded Pride Project, which taught us commitment and perseverance. While I personally benefited from the Pride Project, many of you did not have a positive experience, but perhaps you eliminated at least one potential career. In each of these ways, we picked up a piece of the puzzle that we didn't even know we needed. And as young adults about to take on the world, the academic challenges and requirements of Pine Lake prepared us for what lies ahead. So I ask you graduates one more time to close your eyes. Do you see a different set of puzzle pieces now? I am proud to have been a part of the Pine Lake puzzle and witness how these puzzle pieces fit together to lay a foundation to continue a life of learning. Thank you.
Wow, this is a lot. Hello, my name is Eito Yuminami, and I've attended Pine Lake Preparatory since my sophomore year. First and foremost, I would like to say thanks to the teachers, staff, volunteers, and family members for supporting us until this day to help us grow and develop. Today, I would like to speak about the second piece of the puzzle, service. So last week, we had a senior dinner, and my very good friend, Jake Merkel. Jake, could you stand up, please? Jake, say hi to everyone. There you go. No, just keep standing. All right. So Jake Merkel, he made a speech about how difficult it was to make the transition from going to traditional public school to Pine Lake, since he didn't know anyone from Pine Lake except one person. It was very deep and inspirational speech, and it made me realize that I too had faced a difficult situation similar to his. It was, oh, sorry, Jake, you can sit down now. It was summer of 2009. I came to America from Japan, didn't know anyone, of course, and even better, no knowledge of English, other than hello, yes, goodbye. But here I am today making a speech in English. But I need to tell you, I wouldn't be here if I hadn't had the help, or what I call service, of many people, and I cannot thank them enough. Service is not just about performing 40 hours per year in order to graduate. Graduates? True service is a give and take relationship that let us grow as human beings. I believe it is a good thing that Pine League requires 40 hours of service as part of our education. This program has allowed us to experience growth in our mind and our spirit as we help others. Tutoring in an after-school program at Etta Jenkins gave me great satisfaction to work with children who came from homes where English was not spoken. I faced the same obstacle when I arrived in the United States in 4th grade, so I could understand their problem in a personal way. Their situation touched my heart and gave me joy in our weekly contacts. If any of you has not yet had such an experience, I urge you to fit this piece of the puzzle into your life. At Denver Soup Kitchen, I was able to connect with people that I would not ordinarily meet. Serving those individuals put me in a relation with people whose circumstances are quite different from my own. And expanded my, sorry, I lost a minute. My own, and expanded my view of the world in which I live. It is difficult for us, especially in high school, to have any contact with the people outside our bubble of privilege. It is hard, but that one extra step we take may help us find that missing piece of the puzzle. I think of service as being something like making an assist at basketball. When we assist, we help the other player make the basket. Each of us are putting a piece in a puzzle. As for helping others, I want to say a special thank you to the faculty, staff, and volunteers who set such a great example for us all. They worked before school, after school, and even during lunchtime to give extra help to those of us who needed it. Yes, I was one of those who needed it. Not every school provides such an environment, and I know I was fortunate to be a student at Pine Lake. Graduates, I hope all of us will always look back on Pine Lake in gratitude for the various pieces put together in a grand puzzle. I would like to wrap this up with one of my favorite quotes from Steve Prefontaine. To give less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. This applies to not just service, but anything you do throughout your life. Students, let's not sacrifice the gift we have. Instead of playing Fortnite, or spending time on Instagram or Snapchat, Olivia Thomas, I would recommend that you step out and have real-time interaction with real people in real life. I know we can do it because we are all graduating from Pine Lake Preparatory. Congratulations to class of 2018, and to make sure to say thanks to people who have supported you throughout your journey. Thank you.
Hey friends. My name is Abby Kidder, and I would like to speak today on the third piece of the Pride puzzle, which is community. The definition of community is a broad term that encompasses various aspects of the environment around oneself. But what is community at Pine Lake Preparatory? I believe that everyone would agree it is based on the incredible staff, friendships built, and families who assist us along the way to get to this moment today. Together, these foundational pieces have shaped our community. Class of 2018, I would like for you to think of your favorite memory that you have shared with a teacher here at Pine Lake. Pine Lake's teachers are some of the most intuitive, passionate, and caring individuals that we have the great fortune of having touched our lives. They often gave us inspiration, all the while igniting the fire to pursue our passions. For me, it was sketching with Miss Lemon, which I personally refuse to go dark on my subjects. Or it was solving a chi-square test for, all right, Miss Falconberry, is it homogeneity? Discovering hidden symbols with Miss Schroeder and Mr. Rhodes. And yes, we know water never just means water now. Or figuring out how to finally do brackets with Miss Brastow. All PLP teachers have impacted each single one of us in different and unique ways. Graduates, look around you and find that teacher who inspired you in the classroom, sponsored a club, or even coached you in a sport. We should recognize and respect the dedication and eagerness that each staff member brings to campus with them every day. Teachers, we are certainly blessed that you choose to be here. Each of us has formed many lifelong friendships during our time at Pine Lake. Having been a student here for 11 years, it's been a rare gift having the opportunity to grow up alongside some of my best friends. I'm grateful that I stand here with them today as we assemble the final pieces of the puzzle. There have been many wonderful moments that I reflect on with our class. From Friday Night Lights, to proms, to hallway decorating, to Powder Puff, to Iceland, there's just so many, it's hard to recall them all. But I'm sure it's gonna be a bittersweet moment when we go to school in the fall and we won't see every passing familiar face in the hallway. Some of you have been my closest confidants, study buddies, and witnesses to my talented singing skills, and I'll finally admit it, my very, very bad puns. You all have made me feel valued and appreciated in an accepting environment where that's not always very common. This Pine Lake's largest graduating class to date is an overwhelmingly close group of students who've created a community that other schools should envy. Here's to lifelong friendships, which were planted like the seed of our symbolic sunflower 11 years ago at Pine Lake, taking root and continuing to grow and blossom throughout our years, promising a brilliant show of color that we will be forever grateful for. Our wonderful experience here and sense of community at Pine Lake would not be complete without highlighting our families. Many of you know, but for those of you who don't, Pine Lake started as 2 separate, very small K-2 campuses. Since we were going to be such a small school, many families may have felt hesitant to enroll and opted for a larger school in the area. But all of our parents took the risk sending us to a charter school, where the future was, well, a little uncertain. Now, with the 4 graduates who joined us this year, who took a daring risk transferring their senior year, please stand. I was going to ask you to please continue to stand as I ask all of those who have been here since 2nd grade as well to rise. Due to our parents' faith and vision, we are all now graduating from a top charter school in North Carolina. Whether you've been a student since PLP's inception or just joined us this year, every single one of us belong. You may sit now. Now, I would like to thank my family specifically. Thank you to my mom, Leslie, my dad, Rick, and sister, Elise, for loving me, supporting me, and never giving up on me. The unconditional love that you provide helps me through each and every day. You were always there when I had hard tests, late-night homework sessions, or even soccer practice. The sacrifices that you made for the betterment of my education astonishes me every day. Elise, you're my model big sister and my best friend. Mom and Dad, you were my first teachers as well, instilling me values and, that taught me to lead by example and to be a service to family, friends, and the greater community. The resilience that you have both shown in the midst of challenges has demonstrated to me strength and grace, and you have been such positive influences that I'm forever grateful for. So to my classmates, take time today to reflect how your family has supported you. Regardless if your family is here in the audience, watching the live stream, or even being FaceTimed in, let's give a round of applause to our #1 supporters. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Teachers, students, and family. These 3 separate facets fuse together in forming the Pride community puzzle piece. Teachers, again, thank you. Friends, be honored and proud. Families, we owe you. Congratulations to the class of 2018. I now turn it over to Jordan, who will elaborate on the 4th and final piece.
I see. Perfect. Hey, everyone.
My name's Jordan, and I have the honor of giving the last speech. Thank you all so much for electing us to speak. Ato, Abby, and Caroline are all very excellent people, and I'm grateful to be speaking alongside them. And I wanted to thank my family. Where are you? There you are. I wanted to thank all my brothers, my mom and my dad for just being there for me. I'll admit, dealing with some mixed emotions. To be graduating is exciting and joyous, we can all agree. Yet here we are. Some of us have attended Pine Lake since the beginning. To think that I'll have to say goodbye to this makes me feel sad. Because I thought I'd be here for only a year or two and then transfer. Yeah, I've had such a wonderful 7 years, meeting such wonderful people and learning so much. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. This is a rental, right? And I know there are a great deal of us who think we wanted this to be over, but there were so many fun things that happened to us all that deep down it's hard for us to say goodbye. Some of us have only been here for a few years or even less. Regardless of the time spent, it's over. The classes we shared, the friends we made, the teams we won with, the robots we built, the masterpieces we wove, the songs we sung, are all behind us now. Now, some of you may be wondering, why puzzle pieces? Now, we four were inspired by our very own yearbook. Yes, I know. And as it is a very clear representation of our senior class. Not just that, but a gift made and given by our fellow students and faculty. Pine Lake gave to us every piece to a puzzle that we needed, except one. Now, I've been in this situation. During high school, I had a puzzle, a physical, non-metaphorical Legend of Zelda puzzle, and built the whole thing near to completion. I lost one piece, and I couldn't finish the whole thing. The blank hole was staring me straight in the eye, and it frustrated me. In each of our puzzles, all the other pieces PLP was able to provide. We were given the academic preparation to pursue our curiosity. We were given the gift of service to our fellow peers, to give acts of hard work and kindness to the needy and deserving. Finally, we received a community, one I've never been more grateful to be a part of. Every memory at this school is so uniquely and individually ours. The one thing that sewed those memories together was us. Each and every one of us created our own future, whether it was with family, friends, or faculty. That's the final piece of the puzzle. The one we need to find and make for ourselves is our impact on the future. The determination we mustered to see to it that our futures were fulfilled is only a spark right now. Now I ask that the class of 2018 please rise. Now I can see in each of your eyes those that will chase their future no matter how difficult it gets. We're moving into the shoes of men and women. Now it's time for us to act that way and kindle that spark into a flame. So what does it take for us to carry our own futures? In carrying this piece of the puzzle, we must keep our heads clear of nonsense, lies, and trivialities. Instead of those things, we must hold tightly to our goodwill, our honesty, and our humility. For this piece is the future we make. And that will take sacrifice, wisdom, responsibility, and curiosity. But most importantly, love. Now please, place your hand to your chest. There's a heart in each of us. One in me, one in all of you. One so full of love. one that needs to know how to share it, even when it feels like we can't keep giving. If we can learn to love truly and deeply for our fellow man and woman, we'll not only light the way for our own future, but hopefully others will be inspired by her brightness. You may sit down now. All right. To conclude, I want to ask my close friend Kier Nason to please rise. Yeah! Now, he had something very important to say about the future. Here's what he said. When the robot wars finally happen, and we're all getting crushed under a titanium boot, I'll remember the times I spent with you all. End quote. Now, I'll miss you all very much going forward, and God bless you all. Here's to the class of 2018. Yeah! All right, let's go.
It's okay, Jordan. My name is Lori Reuter, and I'll now begin the conferral of diplomas. Titi Laomi Tumelo Abioden. Dylan Jalise Aline. Taylor Madison Allred. Jordan Parker Antonick. Rose Elizabeth Otten. Avery Lauren Bain. Shay Caroline Barfield. Joshua Brody Barnett. Savannah Elaine Beckham. Maya Core Berger. Mark Shannon Binkley. Taylor Ann Bosch. Christopher Paul Booker. Marcus Jacob Borbor. Caitlin Marie Bost. Joshua Thaddeus Bazacco. Emma Claire Brennan. Megan Elizabeth Brochetti. Jacob Michael Browerman. Camille Josephine Brule. Madison Hope Page Burby. Grace Catherine Burt. Austin Jacob Carpenter. Aaron Downs Casey. Justin Nathaniel Castillo. Alyssa Marie Castro. Dane McNeil Chelkin. Emma Gray Christensen. Caitlin Marie Clegg. Alexander Blake Clough. Robin Ford Cochran. Caroline Francis Coleman. Matthew Joseph Crossan. Addison Elizabeth Couples. Sierra Nicole Davis. Carson Reed DePascal. Lauren Meredith Deerig. Mary Lindsay Dotson. Sierra Rain Duckett. Erin Elizabeth Dumke. Rishabh Bhupen Engineer. Eva Brooke Farrell. Kayla Ray Forrest. Margaret Stewart Fowler. Zoe Rose Gannis. Nicholas John Garbarina. Bria Lynn Gottschall. Sierra Scott Grasso. Simon McShane Gunning. Nathan Sean Harland. Albert James Harris. Emily Christine Hayes. Alexander James Hinman. Stephen Andrew Hoffman. Will Thomas Hoffman. Hunter James Hollister. Carson Kenyon Howard. Brantley Allen Howerton. Miranda Elaine Howie. Haley Ray Hudson. Charles Edward Jacquin. Kelsey Marie Johnson. Maya Lillian Johnson. Abigail Rose Kidder. Cameron Lee Knauer. Tanner Everett Knauer. Gabrielle Rose Colasar. Elizabeth Lauren Kurtz. Andrew Craig Kwiatkowski. Jared Anthony Lamort. Maddie E. Lee. Nicholas Dean Lahek. Joshua James Lesson. Kaylin Mackenzie Lewis. Adam Frederick Lush. McKenna Elizabeth Martin. Natalie Catherine Martin. William Roland Martin. Matthew Alexander Martinez. Matthew Daniel McCurry. Nathan Michael McCurry. Anna Catherine McKenzie. Cameron Jane McClellan. Jake Ryan McMillan. Madison Taylor McNamara. Jake Allen Merkel. Jacob Dean Messer. Griffin Matthew Paul Meisner. Dylan Michael Monroe. Brianna Elizabeth Mull. Isabel Christine Mullen. Nicholas Carl Myers. Brooke Elizabeth Nance. Keir David Nason. Taylor Nicole Neal. Mary Ellen Neely. Reed Alexis Newkirk. Justin Allen Newman. Peyton McKenna Newsom. Cameron Tyler Orff. Coy Alexander Palugi. Kara Lynn Pendergrass. Conrad Jordan Phillips. Georgia May Picarello. Peter Michael Quinn. Kensley Kate Brasbornik. Benjamin Titus Reed. Mary Grace Reynolds. Griffin Thomas Rhodes. Amanda Brooke Richardson. Parker Chase Shepley. Samuel Dunn Shore. Emma Ray Seelman. Glory Elizabeth Shatsha. Jamae Avery Sidbury. Catherine Alana Lee Sidden. Grant Spencer Simpson. Carissa Elizabeth Soroyce. DeMarco Antonio Small. Olivia Ann Smith. Stephen Christopher Sponeman. Jenna Renee Stevens. Carlos David Telez Palacio. Jacqueline Danielle Theriault. Emily Marie Thomas. Jackson Matthew Thomas. Olivia Mae Thomas. Brady Christopher Tucker. Sarah Diane Umflett. Matthew Henry Vankis. Max Albert Vicario. Stanley Walker Virgin. Margaret McCree Wagner. Cameron Alyssa Wales. Chloe Elizabeth White. Daniel Quinton White. Gabrielle Rose White. Chase Adam Williams. Grace Elizabeth Wilson. Ryan Carly Winsman. Benjamin John Yanero. Adam Edward Yakeley. Emma Jo Yakeley. Nicole Corinne Yakeley. Eto Yumanami.
Would the class of 2018 please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, the young men and women that stand before us have met the graduation requirements set forth by the great state of North Carolina and by Pine Lake Preparatory. By the power vested in me by the Board of Directors, I now pronounce you graduates of Pine Lake Preparatory. Class of 2018, you may now turn your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2018. Congratulations.